Hello, I hope everybody is doing great. My name is Khaoula, I'm the founder of Nest and Rest, and today I would like to introduce my all-time favorite client, Mr. Chris. I'm happy to meet you.
And
it's
you
been
too.
a while now. How
It
have
has.
you been?
I've been good. A lot better now, obviously.
Yeah, great. Chris, I would like you to introduce yourself, give a little bit of background of who you are to my audience.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask you a few questions about your journey with us.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about dealing with us and partnering with us?
More than happy to help. So obviously my name's Chris Miller. I'm in the pharmaceutical industry. Moved to Dubai around 2020, so about 6 years ago now, with my wife and son. Yeah, I mean, that's from the UK. Yeah, I don't.
How was your journey in Dubai? How did you decide to come here first?
It was work. So yeah, an opportunity arose with work, and so I talked with my wife, and we decided it'd be a great thing for my son, and also for us, to work and live in somewhere as diverse culturally as the UAE.
So you moved here just right after the COVID.
Yes.
When Dubai was opening.
Yeah, just as it was opening up again.
Great.
So yeah, there's a little strange because obviously in the UK we handled things one way, and certainly from my discussions with people here it's a bit different here.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we were really grateful, to the UAE, and the last 6 years have been really joyful, to be honest with you. It's been, my son's really taken to the school here. My wife's really happy. Work's great. And obviously, finally meeting you and the help you guys have provided has been fantastic for us.
Thank you. Actually, that is always a good feeling whenever I meet with people from all across. We all are from different countries, and we all have moved here to Dubai, and we moved because we move around and we meet for different reasons. And it always feels great to have such a feedback that people are enjoying their time and their family are happy here. Tell us a little bit of how you decided to just buy a property in Dubai and you invest in real estate here.
Well, I think, thankfully we had a little bit of spare cash, and, we were trying to decide what to do with it. And certainly, post-COVID, it seemed like, there was a lot of movement from, the rest of the world into the UAE. And so we thought we'd, maximize our money there. And so we thought, what better than a holiday home? We've got friends in the UK who come over, and you know what it's like. Sometimes, they come to your house and it gets really quite crowded, and you maybe don't enjoy it as much as you could do. So initially it was more for friends and family to come over. And then, it's kind of, well, what else can we do with it? Who else could we open it up to? And so we started to think of it more as a, kind of a side hustle, I guess. So yeah, that was really it.
Okay, lovely. Were you having any sorts of properties managed by you back in the UK, or this is your first real estate investment?
This was kind of my real first investment property. Obviously, we had a house back in the UK, that we still have, but this was the first one really that was a.
I know you have an emotional attachment to this property, and you have been managing it on your own before we met. So that's why we wanted you to share your experience with the client and audience that we have in our followers.
More than happy to.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate that. Could you please tell the audience, how did we met first? How did you come to get to know about us? How did you find out about Nest and Rest?
Oh, well, I mean, it's a fairly long and painful story, to be fair, but just, the concise version is I was trying to run, the property myself. And obviously there were a number of issues that you maybe about, but you don't kind of really understand what the impact will be when you first start. So I was trying to do it all by myself, and was struggling. I have a full-time job anyway. This was supposed to be a kind of passive income, so it started to get really challenging with the number of calls that I was getting, the coordination of check-ins, check-outs, cleaners, and maintenance.
Imagine. What was the weirdest request or complaint you've got so far?
Well, there's one that my wife and I still laugh about now. A guy a guy rang me up to say that there'd been a lovely breeze the day before, and now there wasn't on the balcony, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. But so it was just, it was stuff like that, and the people ringing you about, a light bulb's gone, or a dripping tap, or and it was any time of the day or night, to be honest with you. And I happened to be walking down the corridor, and I just happened to notice this sticker on one of my neighbours'
Our
doors.
stickers on the door.
The door, yes.
Oh,
your stickers on the door. Yes, it certainly worked for me.
Okay.
And so I just thought, do you know what? Let's give it a shot. I mean, as we mentioned before, this is an emotional. I find it very difficult to divide, or to stop the emotion. I've bought a property, I don't have loads and loads of money to spare. So, this is important for us, and it's not just an investment, it's about securing my future for myself, for my family,
definitely,
for my children. And so, but it was just getting so much. And when I wasn't at work, I was dealing with the flat. When I wasn't dealing with the flat, I was at work, and it just got so exhausting. And
you mentioned you're in pharmaceutical business,
which
is taking a lot of your time.
Absolutely, it's not just dealing with things in the same time zone. I'm dealing with people all across the world.
I can imagine.
Already the job is quite busy and stressful. Add a second home onto that, where you're dealing with other people's wants and desires, and like I mean, some crazy requests. And I have some trust issues as well, right? Like I say,
we all do.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's not like, as I say, I don't have loads of money. This is an important investment for me and my family. Just handing the keys over to somebody else, to manage it was a big decision. So I think, I saw the sticker just at the right time, when I realised I just couldn't kind of carry on by myself.
So, and then you've made us a call.
Gave you guys a call, really friendly, super helpful, and just I got a really good vibe from the team.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
This is super cool, Chris. We do feel the same.
Yeah.
And we do have the vision of partnership with our client. So basically, you're not my client, you are my partner in the business. So we together are trying to get the best out of your property. And we do feel like all of us are family, and we are kind of friends.
And that is definitely the vibe that I got when I made the phone call. Just everybody, understood the pressures and understood, how they could help, and what support I needed, and that was great. It felt like a weight being lifted off my shoulders.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Chris, to wrap up this conversation, I just want to ask you one more question. What is the change? Before you used to do it on your own, now we are doing it for you. Have you witnessed any change? Is your life much more easier? Are you making more money? Are we doing a good job for you, basically, or not, in your life now?
Absolutely. Honestly, it's night and day.
Okay.
So basically, my return on investment's gone up. I see it now as the passive income I was hoping it was going to be. I mean, there's all sorts of things. The technology, having access to the app, and I can just see, what's going on with the apartment whenever I want to. It's just so useful. And like I say, that weight being lifted of not having to deal with the check-ins, the check-outs, the contracts, the maintenance, the cleaners. Honestly, it's night and day. It's just been such a pleasure to work with you guys and to become a part of your family.
Thank you so
for you
much.
To come a part of mine.
Thank you so much, and we hope this get a loan, and we can hold this relationship for a long time.
Oh, definitely.
It was a very good pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time, Chris.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.